Here we find ourselves in a familiar situation. You maybe hit a pretty good shot to the green but just missed the green. We now have a little elevation change where the ball sits below the level of the green, and we've got a slight elevated green with not a lot of green to work with. Now this situation calls for a high soft ball flight that stops relatively quickly. A lot of people will elect to hit a shot whereby they move the handle of the club forward, losing the loft in the club, hit down relatively steeply, but that's going to shoot the ball low and it won't stop that quickly at all. So what we're going to try and do is maintain the loft on the club. Now this has got 58 degrees to start with, so if the shaft is pretty much neutral at the start rather than leaning forward, then we're going to try and return the club to that state through impact, maintain the loft that's on the club, and importantly keeping what we call the bounce on the golf club. Now, the bounce is the angle from the ground, you might be able to see here, the ground to the leading edge of the golf club. It's off the ground. If I have the handle way forward, the leading edge digs in, and if you hit ground first, then you're going to come a cropper. So let's see how we go on with this shot. So ball position goes forward in the stance, body weight goes a little forward, and just let the arms hang underneath the sternum. From there, swing the chested arms back and forward. The ball flies high, lands really quite softly and stops quickly. It's the only way of getting a shot close in this situation, unless you were to use a putter. Sometimes you can use a putter, sometimes you can't because the grass is a little long. But if you maintain the loft in the club through impact and you return the club to this state rather than this way, then you're going to hit the high soft shot you want.